Welcome to At the Close with Arash and Deborah, or Adelaide Capital and privateplacements.com. This is obviously the first week we're trying this, which is why I screwed it up. Stay tuned for next week when I screw it up again, but in a different way. But I wanted to introduce Arash. We've known each other a couple of years, and he's got a new company that he started. When did you start Private Placements?
Earlier this year. It's only been a few months.
Well, I first started getting emails from you, and I was like, what's this? Then I started looking at it every week because you send out a weekly email, and it's become an invaluable tool. I look at it every single weekend. It tells me kind of like a snapshot of what's happened in terms of deals during the week and what's coming up the next week, but I'll let you pitch the product.
Sure, yeah. So our vision with privateplacements.com, as the name suggests, was to create the ultimate gateway for investing and monitoring private placements. The website tracks every financing in Canada. It's updated daily. And really, if you're an investor, whether you're a trader or you invest in private placements, this is the ultimate tool to not only research what's going on and where the capital is flowing, but also use the platform to participate if you're able to in some of these deals. There's quite a bit of depth with the data. You can search by warrants. You can search for deals that are brokered versus non-brokered. You can search by sector. We have a warrant expiring calendar, which is really important. It shows you all the warrants that are expiring and about to hit the market. We can talk about that a little bit later. So really, it's the ultimate private placements investing tool.
Okay. And the website's privateplacements.com?
Privateplacements.com, yeah. We decided to keep it very simple.
Perfect. Well, since we're talking about deals, Arash, what deals did you see this week that you thought were interesting?
Hey, listen, this was an active week. No surprises. It was precious metals all the way. We had some large deals. So we had, I'm just looking at my notes here, Lundin Gold, Ascot, O3, Mavericks, West Haven. NextGen closed their deal. It was I'm just reviewing my notes here. It was a $20 million deal. So listen, the activity has been nonstop. I actually have some interesting data here. This is for gold financings, and this is for the month of May, okay? And in May, we saw a gradual increase. And by gradual, there's actually a big jump. It's nothing gradual about it. I'll share the numbers with you. This is closed deals by week in the month of May, okay? And this is hot off the press from our website. So first week of May, there was 23 deals for a total of $40 million. Second week of May, 25 closed deals for a total of almost $104 million. Third week of May, 24 closed deals for a total of $177 million. And this week, the week that we just finished 15 minutes ago, 36 closed deals for a total of $240 million for funds raised for gold exploration or mining. So listen, there's no surprises. Gold is going to continue to lead the way alongside silver. The numbers we're seeing right now, especially this GDP drop that we had in March, I think it was a 7% drop, the largest drop on record. And really that's from the last 2 weeks of March. So April is going to be even steeper than that. I really think gold's going to continue to lead the way alongside silver. Silver obviously has had a major rally the last couple of weeks. I know you've been covering silver quite a bit with the interviews that you're doing. And also you guys are doing a silver show. Tell me more about that, actually, because you were sharing a little bit with me.
So going back to what you were talking about with NextGen's not a client of Adelaide Capital, but Tina Byers, one of my colleagues, and I have known Lee for a really long time, and we were watching the uranium market, and you're very familiar with the sector as well. It was really starting to have a run through the COVID thing, not just from the closures at the mines, but I think that there is a fundamental bull market that's starting in the commodity. So we decided that we would do kind of a uranium week because a lot of our investors are generalists and probably don't know about the sector. So we thought it'd be kind of a fun, cool thing to do. And then halfway through that week, I was looking at charts and I'm like, oh, silver looks pretty good.
Mhm.
And at that time, I think the gold to silver ratio was overextended at like 125 to 1.
Yeah.
And so I brazenly just announced Silver Week on Twitter because I'm like, let's do Silver Week. And then realized that probably makes more sense to do a conference. So now we have an afternoon conference on the 11th, which we're calling Silver Week, which makes no sense. But
Which companies do you have on the conference?
so we wanted to keep it really selective. So we went with Silvercrest, Rena, which is a new to market story that I think they're listing at the end of next week. And then Exelon, which is going to be an Adelaide client starting on Monday, GR Silver, and oh no, oh, Discovery. Yeah, of course, Discovery Silver. So we have 5 right now. We're working on confirming the 6th, and we just want to keep it at 6 companies. But the sector's been moving. I think there's still a ton of upside. And then we kind of have a variety of different companies at different stages of development and production. So I think it'll be a really good event. We're going to have a panel during our BYOB with all the companies presenting. So it'll be good. I saw that a couple other silver names raised capital this week. So the sector is definitely getting funded. There's a lot of investment interest in it. So yeah, I just thought
I think it's great. I've gotten feedback from a few people about how there aren't a lot of good deals in silver right now, and that's not the point. I don't think there's going to be any discounts at silver, but they're going to continue to move up. So really, I think the name of the game is to find the deals that you like, the management teams that you want to support, and now's probably the right time because there's still a lot of upside, like you said, for a lot of deals. Silvercrest with that 75, I think ended up being an 80 million deal that they did. That was massive. That was actually on our website. You know, we get a lot of inquiries from users and investors. That one we easily have received the most amount of interest in, as far as people asking us about participating or things like that. So that's actually awesome that you guys have them on the silver virtual conference that you're doing.
Yeah, we're really excited. And Arash, I did pull up privateplacements.com just
I know, I see it. So this is the April gold review. The May gold review is launching mid to late next week. Obviously, there's a lot of data we got to go through and organize and populate, but it'll be ready next week. So if you're not on the newsletter, go on privateplacements.com, sign up for it. It's on the homepage, and as soon as it's ready, you'll get an email with the recap of the month.
Yeah, and we only talked about a couple deals, but it's actually pretty comprehensive. They'll list every deal that
It's everything.
announced and closed.
Yeah.
And actually talking about some deals, a few of the companies that we've done work with announced deals this week, which were Unigold,
Yeah.
Warrior, and Clean Air, which listed a week ago and has done phenomenally well. So
well, the Unigold, both the Warrior and Unigold deals were interesting to me. So Warrior, I believe it's a 725K at 8 cents with the full warrant at 10 cents.
Yeah.
I like that. I like warrants. And then the Unigold one also like because 2.1 million raise, full 2-year warrant at 30 cents. The financing's at 18.
Yeah.
I like my warrants. Do you want to talk about warrants a little bit more?
I do want to talk about warrants. I'll pull them up. So one of the other things that privateplacements.com has that I like is it tells you all the warrants that are expiring the following week. Well,
That's
actually
the
goes
list,
on
yeah.
for quite a while. But there's a few on here that I thought we should mention if you want the full list.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, the big one, and when I say big, I mean, I'm looking at the current stock price versus the exercise price. It's Amex Exploration, ticker symbol AMX. The strike price is 15 cents. The company is currently trading at $1.53. I'm guessing that's mostly been exercised already. If it hasn't, then man, it's expiring next week. So hey, if you own Amex, make sure you exercise your warrants. A few other ones out there that are in the money. BTU Metals, ticker symbol BTU. It's currently, I think, trading at 20 cents, 21 cents. The warrant exercise price is 10 cents. Nice gains over there. Another big one is ZBEC Absorption, ticker symbol XBC, trading at $3.82. The warrant strike price is $1.05. That's a massive, massive gain right there. There's also another one I saw, and you know, this is different. You don't hear a lot about water companies, but Alkaline water company, ticker symbol WTER, trading at around $1.28. Warrant strike price 90 cents. So some nice gains there as well. So, I mean, listen, the reason why we have this warrant calendar is because the main reason for me that you want to invest in private placements is the sweetener, the warrants. And so having that insight into warrants that are in the money and that are becoming or that are expiring, which means really a second financing for the company, but also an opportunity for investors, is a big part of our website. And if you are a private placement investor, you know how important warrants are. If you're not, then really, if a private placement you invest in has warrants and you end up making the right decision, it's like getting rewarded twice. And it's a hell of a way to invest. And really, once you start doing it, it's the only way to invest.
Yeah, for sure. I finally found the screen that I was looking for before, which is your week over week. You were talking about it at the beginning, just
Yeah.
visually showing the gold financings, which I always like getting on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. So you see that May 4th, that's the first week. You see that gradual rise. And for this week we just wrapped up, it's another big bump over 200 million. So
yeah. So as I mentioned, Discovery is going to be at our conference. The only ones that rank high. And if you look, Fortuna got financed earlier this
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, so gold's still really hot. There's some interest in silver. The base metals have been moving. Even there's been some interest in iron ore recently. I think you probably see some of the base metals get financed down the road. What other trends are you seeing? What else do you want to talk about today, Arash?
Listen, I keep thinking about what other trends are there, and you're seeing some of the cannabis companies raise some good money. There was the psychedelic deal from last week that had a nice open to the market. But really, if I'm investing right now, I'm going to keep it simple. It's all about gold. It's all about silver. Yeah, the deals aren't discounted, but guess what? I think it's going to continue to go. So really, it's sometimes you just keep it simple. You don't have to be an outlier. You can just go with the market, and there's still a lot of upside with a lot of these deals, and there's a lot of warrants with a lot of these deals.
Yeah, warrants are great. Well, listen, I think with that we can wrap things up. Thanks for joining me. It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for having me, Debbie. I'm excited for your silver conference. I'll be logging on and checking it out.
Cool.
And hopefully we can do more of these.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that people want to know what deals are happening, what warrants are coming or expiring, stocks coming up. Well, there's a lot of things that people tend to miss. So it's nice to have a reminder like you get with private placements.
I guess another important reminder, we talked about a lot of things that we like. Also important to highlight that I'm not an investment advisor. I don't think you are either. So do all your own due diligence and speak to an expert about advice. This is just what we're seeing, being in the market and doing what we do. But listen, follow Adelaide Capital, follow privateplacements.com, and hopefully we all have a lot of fun together.
For sure. Thanks for doing the disclaimer. We're actually having one professionally done with our lawyers right now to cover us off completely. But yeah, we are not investment advisors.
Yeah.
But thanks, Arash, for joining us. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and click like, because if you don't like it, we won't do it anymore.
Please like it.
Have a great weekend.